What's going on, y'all? Another week, another geek. We're back at it with another episode of the Why I'm Geek show with your homies AJ and Chrissy Light. This is episode 139. All prime numbers for my math whizzes out there. You know what I'm saying? And today we're gonna be talking Demon Slayer. It's been a little minute, but it's time. Chris, how you feeling today, Brody?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Got a long week this week. A little mucky this morning, but the sun's coming out, and once Maryland doesn't heat up, it gets rough out there. So I'm excited for that. Excited for summertime, and glad to be here. G, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. Really excited to get into this. I really feel like I've been getting back in my anime bag, bro. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And I know we're here to talk about Demon Slayer, but it's just, One Piece is just opening my eyes, bro, to how good anime could really be. And now, not only am I watching Demon Slayer, but I'm also watching One Piece and I'm watching My Hero. So it's like,
dang,
I'm good. And I still haven't watched Kaiju yet. So there's still there's so much to watch, but let's get into this Demon Slayer talk, man. 2 episodes are out at the point of this recording. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, bro. First things first, man. Nezuko. How are you feeling? Because the way the last season ended was so oh my gosh, this is freaking amazing. I didn't see this coming. She can go outside now in the daytime. And I just was not like when they at first was talking about how Nezuko is different and things like that, and they was going to the one demon lady's house that pops up in this episode, where they was we're going to try to do research and do such and such to try to help your sister. I really thought it was a lost cause. You know what I'm saying?
They were just doing it.
Yeah, it didn't really feel like
they tried.
Exactly. It didn't really feel like they were making any real progress that was meaningful that would help in their current situation. You know what I'm saying? So to come from all the way from there to now, it's just the world of Demon Slayer is bigger than I thought, bro. I really just thought it was about squaring up and fighting demons and hearing their sad story of why they became
colorful
a demon.
Colors of sword slashes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I really thought that Joe was just for the action for real. And now that the lore and the world is deepening, I'm super excited about it. So coming off of last season, what are your thoughts just in this first 2 episodes, how they set this season up so far with Nezuko?
Kind of like you. It was surprising when that happened. I was like, yo, now stuff is starting to fit together. Why characters are so important, or why we should care.
Yeah.
But definitely now in this arc, was it the Hashira training arc? I think.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely feels like this is that super setup arc where we're gonna get the major details that prepares us for. I would assume to be the mega arc.
Mm-hmm.
We got boom. She's a, what do they call her? Sunwalker, I think. Daywalker.
I guess.
And
that sound right.
Yeah, I know all these vampire stuff that we don't watch. They could be calling them something different. So in Demon Slayer, her conquering the sun.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a little nugget at the end of a season that makes you say oh wow,
yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah. Make you want to cry, bro.
Yeah, so now it's kind of oh, we're really about to get the full on details of what's going on, what's gonna happen, why so and so, the what is it, the first rank demon or something like that, the samurai guy.
Yeah,
they dropped a little bit of nuggets there, and I'm just yo, yeah, this is the season where we kind of learn all the info, and it's all gonna come to a climax in the next season. So
yeah,
it's really cool, and Nezuko for sure with that voice, yo, they gonna be they gonna be printing off money, bro. They printing off money that
Yeah,
like
because
it's
the
like she the
Chibi,
main character now.
yeah, because Chibi Nezuko was already like that's an automatic plushie, like little
Yeah,
toy or
yeah,
Funko Pop.
like a
You know what I'm
toy or
saying?
Funko.
Like, so now that she's actually speaking,
It's crazy.
it's
Money,
crazy.
money,
Yeah.
money. Yeah, yeah. Like I, it only took one episode. I was just like, and
Yeah.
that whole little joke with what's his name, Inosuke. Is
Hmm.
that how you say it?
Yeah.
Him making her
Zenetsu.
learn his name
Yeah.
first.
Hmm.
I was like, yo, they can do so much with this. Like,
Inosuke.
it's just so well.
Inosuke.
It's just so
Inosuke.
well done.
Inosuke. Yeah. Yeah. It's so good, bro. It's so good. And that's one thing that I think um goes like underlooked and underappreciated about Demon Slayer is that it has its humorous moments. Like a lot of it is very cheeky and like corny, but like over the course, you have your favorites, you have your moments. Like a lot of times for me with Tanjiro, you making that little face with the when it's
Yeah, they had a
like the
lot of that.
straight black dot. I'm like, I don't like that. But like Nosuke, it's like one of my favorite characters, like the funniest characters. Zenetsu, hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yo, he was geeked.
yeah,
Like that man was geeked.
right. Until he heard
Yo, he was like,
Inosuke.
yo, you so fine. We gotta get married ASAP. Like I was like, yo, this guy really
Yeah,
need to calm down. Like this.
yeah. He was super geek. But yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to go into. And I've loved every single episode so far. Uh but I also want to talk a little bit about just how they continually prove me wrong, bro. Because I feel like what you're saying before with how feels like this is like, the rise into a super climax. It really feels like we're coming to like, I don't want to, just because One Piece is on the mind, I don't want to call it a Marine Ford moment just because there's a lot more build up to that.
You feel
But I
it
feel
coming, right?
that, yeah, I
Yeah.
feel that like happening, especially with how it opened with the Snake Hashira and the Wind Hashira seeing like the underworld,
Like
like
the underworld where
all the demons in
uh
what do they call
Musin?
yeah, Musin. Yep, Lord Musin has
Yo,
like,
that freaked me out, bro.
I was like,
I
they're
was
done.
shook. I was like, they are so dead. They're
They
about
don't
to
even
lose
know.
to Hashira right now.
Yes.
I was like, whoa.
Before they
Oh
even
my.
get to do anything, because they was styling on them, bruh. They was styling on
Yeah.
them. And even
Some
like,
normal demon slaying stuff. I was like, all right, cool. We back. We back. New season. And then it's like, oh my God, y'all dead.
yeah.
Dead.
And then like, even up until that point where they had like for me, it reminded me of the putties, but the minions of the demons, where they was just like really different looking, where it was just like a horde
Yeah.
almost, but it allowed them to, for us to see what their, different breathing techniques and forms look like just off the strength, just because it's like this is the Hashira arc for real,
True.
So it's just like a good way for us to not only just get introduced to them on a different level, because before it was just like we only saw them in reference to Tanjiro, but now it's just like, okay, like, nah, like they gotta take
Wind
charge.
Hashira. Snake Hashira.
Yeah, because this is like not only a crucial time, but a pivotal time, in the tides are actually changing. With the discovery of Nezuko being conquering the sun, and then also like them beating two high ranking demons
Yeah,
already.
beating high ranking demons, losing Hashira, losing
Mm-hmm.
what they call him, like the master or something like that.
Yep,
What do they
he's
call him?
immobile, the master.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know his name, but
Something real long. That crow was saying his name or whatever, and I was like, all right.
mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like I even feel like we're gonna get the reveal, like his whole backstory this season.
Or why you mean like why he's sick or like
Sure, yeah. Well, like why he's sick.
yeah,
Is there a relation going on to
between him and Musin?
Musin?
Yeah.
Like, is he becoming a demon? Like
Mm-hmm. It's from what I can see right here, Kagaya Ubu Yashiki.
you're a brave man. Brave man. That was good. Good job.
So yeah, that could be completely wrong. This is I just
No, I
pulled
think
up.
you're right. I think it's something like that.
Yeah, but usually they just say master, right? So
Yeah.
the
At least they
daddy.
sure call him that. Dad.
So yeah, so that was that introduction, and then once they have like they even have a meeting after the fact, of all the Hashira that are still like alive and not retired, because you still got Tengen, uh, who has retired because lost the arm and stuff like that, but it's like, yo, this is our probably going to be our only chance where we can actually get stronger, which addresses something that I've been saying for the longest time, which is how are they just out here sending youngins to fight these demons that are not ready, that are not strong? Like, these are some real NPCs, and it's just like they never really get a chance to um, get stronger, and also we don't really ever see it outside of like the main character and then like the trio of Inosuke and Zenitsu. So them finally having this moment, and like now whether the fruits of it are going to be as good as advertised, when I thought of Hashira training, I thought that they were going to be training each other, and like it was going to try to get even stronger than what they are,
Hmm.
because it's just like, we just seen somebody that's not even a Shira have the ability to take out, upper rank demon, like, or, fight against it at a high level at least. We have to get stronger unless like this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
almost like that. They know that Musin is on like a timeline that now he
mhm.
knows that Nezuko can walk in the daylight. Like he's gonna be on the move,
Yeah.
and if we have any time to train, like it's gonna be right now, this second, because
Mhm.
probably once he starts moving, probably once we start hearing demon rumblings, like there ain't
Yeah.
gonna be coming back to the fort and huddling up again. Like
Mhm.
let's put all our plans that we need to prioritize in right now.
Yeah.
And to be honest, like you said, it's just the logical one. Yo, when y'all gonna train?
Mhm.
Like y'all just training on the fly with these upper rank demons, and now it's just getting harder and harder.
Exactly. Because they always have like a certain trope, and it's like if you can't process how to beat them fast enough, it's like you're done. You're gonna end up
You're
with your
done.
hand cut off. Like,
And even
you
on
know.
this the first episode that we saw like their apprentices help fight with them,
Yeah.
and they're not like that.
It just got in the
So
way.
yeah, so
Mhm.
it's good to see, like, of course, we knew it was going to be called training arc, but
Mhm.
like it's good to see like that they do kind of train an apprentice or train people there, and there's other Demon Slayer Corps that are fighting,
Yeah.
but they're not on the level of Tanjiro. They're not,
Mhm.
some of them aren't like that,
Yeah.
and this moment we really get to see. Hopefully, one of them gets to be named Hashira.
Yeah. And it's like it really addresses the because like when you think about like Hashiras and like how they were initially introduced, like you had not only Rengoku but you had Tengen and like some of these, and then the Stone Hashira, which are like older,
Yeah,
but it's not like their ranks were super deep. You know what I'm saying? Like a
yeah,
Naruto or
yeah. Like you had an Uchiha waiting in the sideline, and you know
yeah,
eventually they're gonna be a major like Jonin.
right. And then the highest ranking person there being the master is just like not even a fighter for real. So it's
Yeah,
just like, how are they supposed to defeat the, you know, Musin if like they barely got anybody to fight with in the first place? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. They're
So,
looking around that one little room, like, bro.
so it's definitely finna get like super tricky as far as like how like what is this all going to entail, because we don't know how long this how long they're going to get to actually train to actually make progress. We don't know if there's going to be like a time skip. Like there's a lot of stuff we don't know.
Yep,
We're
very
only two
true.
episodes in. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to really um like I guess the direction of it.
And Demon Slayer does a good job of like keeping you guessing. Like
Yeah.
everything can seem logical, and then like you watch the episode and be like, "Damn, true."
Mhm. Exactly. Because even where they took the second episode where it was focused mainly on Giyu, and his like I don't want to call it a reawakening, but like just snapping him out of his funk essentially of like, I don't deserve to be here.
Yeah.
Just that type of energy, and having Tanjiro, the super positive, motivated guy, to do that while he's broken, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still recovering. To me, it was just like a perfect way to keep us as the audience still engaged, while simultaneously like using characters that we know to get characters to have a better understanding of characters we don't know. You know what I'm saying? And just being able to like if this is a trend, whether it's a Netsu or whether it's a Nosuke who goes to the next Hashira where we get to see and learn more about them. If that's the trend that we're going to go on, I think it could be really good. You know what I'm saying? And even like the storyline with the butterfly Hashira or the insect Hashira, not being like not training essentially and focusing mainly on Nezuko and combining her strength and knowledge of like just the medical or whatever you want to call it part of demons and stuff like that, and trying to find a cure and trying to figure out what actually happened, and bringing the demon lady from the first season, I forgot her name, into the fold and actually bringing her to the property or whatever, is like, wow, they really going for it. Like that's what gets me excited, because we haven't seen that lady in I don't know how long.
I feel like that was season 1, right?
It was definitely season 1. Yes.
Like episode 5.
Yeah, like it was the one where the scarf one where the demon was like sleeping, under the water, but the water was the ground essentially. And it was like like that's when after that fight.
Yeah.
That's when
in the alleyway.
Yeah, in the alleyway. That's when Tanjiro first got initially introduced to them, and then it was a whole nother fight that happened at the little mansion or whatever. So
the little mansion.
Yeah. So like when you're starting to bring callbacks to season 1, it's just like, oh yeah, the world is starting to finally connect in a way that's actually impactful outside of the main character. Yeah. So.
And it's such a creative way of doing it, because Tanjiro, like they just finished fighting an upper rank demon that was a really hard fight anyway. So Tanjiro is recovering. So it's like the perfect time for us to learn more about the characters. They can't train yet, and we're slowly getting all these callbacks, setups to the real answers that we want to know. Even the scar, like
that was a big one.
Them getting jealous that they ain't getting no scar yet. Like, what you mean? Your heart was beating, and
your body temperature.
Your body, yeah, that was crazy. But like overall, it's just like there's these hints in only 2 episodes. That's like, oh yeah, we about to explain a whole lot.
Yeah,
and then like it's gonna be like, yo, I cannot wait for the next season. But just random, Demon Slayer does do a good job of like, we're starting off slow or starting off here, and then all of a sudden, like things take a random turn.
Yeah.
But I just feel like we are gonna be training. Like, I feel like we're gonna gain knowledge, we're gonna get better, and then we're gonna be like, yo, no one's stopping the crew now, And then the next season, it's like, yo, they dead. They dead,
exactly,
bro.
Exactly. Because it's like, even when we look at what they've already done, like with characters like Rengoku, they built him up so fast just kill them all. So I don't put nothing past the creators of this anime of killing
Yeah.
Rengans all. I can't really speak to who it will be, but
Oh yeah, we know someone's gotta go.
somebody gotta go, and it's probably gonna be the Snake Hashira, because he just feels like between him and the Wind, they just feel like daredevils. Like they jumped in that hole not knowing what was gonna happen, bro. And they was just with
They
it.
felt outmatched when that happened, man.
Yeah, they was just with it, bro. And I was just like, okay, y'all about that action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah. And it's like if they all gain that ability to, activate their scar, because Tanjiro's is forever activated. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes him the GOAT. But it's like I wonder how that's gonna start manifesting across them, because every single one was different. You know what I'm saying? Like the closest thing I could really
That could be
compare
something
it
too.
to,
Like, why is it all of them different?
yeah, like the closest thing I could compare it to is like the curse mark from Naruto with Orochimaru
True.
gave to Sasuke, and how it manifested differently on him than it did the rest of what were they called? The sound?
Sound Village?
Yeah, something
People?
hidden in the sound, something like that. I think.
Yeah, Village
Yeah.
in the sound, but
Yeah. But it was like a fake one. So it didn't really matter. But yeah, and how it manifested for them differently. So like, because it also gave them access to different moves too, which is cool. So
yeah.
I'm just
Elevated
excited to
move.
see how that will like really affect things. Because like you said, I don't really think it's gonna be that much fighting. I really hope it's just like a real training arc where I feel like, okay, yeah, like there's visible signs of them getting better. You know, it doesn't have to be necessarily like, if you can't slice this rock, you can't pass my class, like we've seen before. But it has to be something where it's like I can tangibly see that, like, yo, you are progressing. You know, because even like with little things like Tanjiro getting his new sword and the hilt of it, or that part of the sword where you got the little
destroy.
Well, that too.
Oh,
But also
you mean
like the little
the hilt of
the sword that had Rengoku's
Rengoku.
Rengoku symbol or whatever as like the fire Hashira, but for him it's his son. And just seeing like that also combined with Tanjiro taking Zenitsu's move and making it his own was like, yo, if he could do that, bro, he could do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just remix it and it just go crazy.
And they even hinted at like not fully learning all of the water breathing technique. I feel like that's an important thing too. Kind of like there are still so much potential left.
Yeah. Yeah, because who made the rule that you can only master one for real?
Yeah, and then how strong is you gonna get having multiple?
Exactly. And then what if you have two blades instead of one? You know?
Oh man!
Oh,
don't get us started now.
I'm just saying. But okay. Let's see. What else could we talk about? I guess. Do you think Nezuko's gonna train too or no?
Yeah, I think she's gonna train. I think she's gonna train.
I think she's gonna be more of a science experiment more than train. Like I feel like they're about to test to see what she can do. Cause they haven't really seen it, but
Because hasn't she been using like some like demon art thing?
Yeah. With blood, she can make it explode.
Yeah.
Catch on fire.
I feel like that. Like maybe that form of test thing just evolves into she's able to control
she can use
even
it
more of that
without
power.
losing stamina and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's only been 2 episodes. So
yeah.
Like, that's the other thing too. Like this is like a recap, but like really like it's just like, yo, how you feeling going out like start. Usually we do like a 3-episode rule, but it's just like
it's kind of like the episode. That first one was like 40 minutes.
Yeah. So what else? We talked about. Oh, I got a question. How many episodes do you think the Master's gonna live, bro?
I think he lives for like 2 more, to be honest.
Yeah, you think he dies this season though?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, okay.
That's why I'm feeling like there's gonna be some reveal or some
Hmm.
more explanation. Probably more towards Muzin's side.
Yeah.
And then somehow their relationship throughout this whole Demon Slayer core beginning.
Hmm.
Um, is it gonna be relation like they're related? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
I
too
really
hard to
don't
tell.
think so.
Music been alive too
Um,
long,
yeah,
but
yeah. It makes me wonder. Like, does he have something to do with like that flower he was looking for,
true.
or like I don't know. Somehow they got to be intertwined, and I
A
think
real
Demon
way.
Slayers are smart enough of a anime that it's gonna surprise me for sure. But
Hmm.
I definitely think we're getting that revealed rather soon. Cause the Hashira have to know, right? Cause
Mm,
that one Hashira is teaming up with the demon, bringing the demon to the Demon Slayer headquarters. They gotta know what's about to happen.
they
You
got to
think?
know
You don't
what's
think so?
wrong with him. They have to know what's wrong with him. I think he's slowly turning into a demon somehow.
Do you think they're wondering if they could like extract Nesco's like sun ability and give it to him? That'll save him?
Possibly.
Or
I don't know
I don't know.
because it's like
Speculation.
it's a lot of speculation because like a lot of his share went into like or a good amount went into why they even became part of the Demon Slayer core, and a lot of it has to do with like their older sibling dying or like somebody in
Was
their family
telling
dying. So what if it's like the master had a moment where like his whole family died, but just like Nezuko, like he might have been scratched or whatever, but because Muzin wasn't as strong as he is now, it's taken a longer time to like affect him essentially. But he's known
sure.
about it. Maybe I don't know because how do you become the head of something like this if this has been going
Yeah,
on
that
for years?
and I feel like that's why we're gonna get that reveal, and he's gonna pass away this season because
Yeah.
we need that answer of how he set up this whole um arc team,
Hmm.
whatever you want to call them, HQ Demon Slayer
Yeah.
training facility. I feel like you need to get that answer first, and then we go on to the conflict.
Right.
Because I feel like revealing that during the conflict would just kind of be strange. Because then
They
he
do
would still
strange
be.
things though, bruh. You know,
They do.
they
I
force you
don't
to
think the
hate a
encampments.
character. They force you to hate a character for a whole arc just for them to try to guilt trip you into feeling bad for them later on. So like I still don't understand that process and why they do that, but that's what they like to do. So who knows, bro?
Yeah, like you don't think like Musen's gonna attack the HQ and then like after
Yeah.
this they lose the master, then it's gonna be like the counterattack, right?
Not outright. I think what's more likely bound to happen is that um they try to kidnap Nezuko,
I like that. I like that.
but I don't know if that will happen.
And they
Like it'll
fight
ha-
someone. Yeah.
yeah, like they'll probably set something up to where it's like, yo, Tanjiro has to go fight this demon specifically
Yeah.
because like it's probably going to want to kill Rengoku essentially, or Rengoku tried to kill but ended up dying, saving, just because like he has an attachment to Rengoku. Um, so it'll probably be that one that is like the draw, and then during that process, Musa will get somebody to steal her away essentially, and that could be something else. That's just like random. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I have no idea how it would happen, but I think it'll
Yeah,
be
because
more of a
I think that's
kidnapping
a
than
good
anything
point.
else.
Some storyline like that would fit this type of arc that
Hmm.
that we're like genuinely thinking what could happen, because
Yeah.
it needs to be some type of kidnap, or they lose the valuable thing that's clearly very valuable to them right now.
Mm-hmm.
That leads to a very, very epic arc.
Yeah.
And of course, we're not saying those two would be dying or anything.
Right. Right. Just
But like,
the fact that that's what would spark it, essentially.
yeah, that would spark like, oh my god, this next arc about to go crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we nailed it. Home run. We done solved it. I know some people have the answer to what's about to happen. Yeah, but yeah, don't spoil that for us. And I'm glad Demon Slayer is back, bro. It really does just look good.
Yep.
Storyline on point, and that excitement, I just cannot wait every week.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself. Anything else?
I heard they're gonna go on a 6-month break though, and then drop this second half of the season.
How many episodes though?
No, I'm kidding.
That's I'm about to get mad. Like, because I thought he was gonna just say 6-month break after this season.
No.
But you said do a part 2.
Do a part 2.
Bruh. They getting carried
That
away
infected
with this,
the animes.
What Jesse say? He can't keep getting away with this. Yeah. Bruh. That's how I really be feeling, bro.
Leached over to Crunchyroll.
That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Because we already wait so long for these things.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like Netflix started it, but it hasn't been like egregious. Like, I don't want to get into Invincible.
Yeah.
But that was egregious, bro. To me. Okay. Yeah, Tanjiro's sword looks freaking dope, bruh. The fact that his sword wasn't even finished yet is like, yo, Tanjiro's even stronger than I'm thinking, because if it was that sharp, he probably would have sliced Cuz head off first go.
Well, he didn't finish like the insignia stuff, right?
It wasn't.
Was he saying the whole sword? Oh, okay.
It wasn't cured. Right. Like, it was like a whole other process that was like, it's not done, it's not finished. So it's like, who knows, Because Tanjiro will be breaking swords, bro. That's his thing.
Yeah, we're gonna get all of them upgrades this season.
So, yeah, I'm excited, bro. It's a good time for anime. Anything else? Any predictions for next episode? What do you think is gonna happen, bro?
No. I really don't know what's about to happen next episode. I would assume it's just a basic. Tanjiro's finally healthy. They're gonna do some training stuff. Inosuke's probably gonna get a little more shine, some more training stuff, and the demon finally arrives to the headquarters. I would assume.
Dang, that's a lot to happen in the next episode.
Yeah, 20 minutes. But like, I think it's gonna be more of like a lighthearted training thing, and the demon arriving than like anything too crazy. Maybe it ends on the master coughing some secrets, but
I think we see Muse in next episode, but I don't think he's
automatic 10. Automatic 10 if he arrived. Just
because how he gonna find
the episode?
Out?
He's gotta know. This man ain't dumb.
I think he know that his upper rank demons got body, but I don't know. Do they share memories? I don't know if I don't know if he know that what's name was a Daywalker now, or she conquered the sun specifically.
I may need to rewatch the episodes, but it seems like the Demon Core knew that rumor or that knowledge would be getting to him pretty quick.
If he didn't
I'm not
know
exactly
by
sure
now,
how, yeah.
But I don't put it past him not figuring it out.
Because remember, they did note that the demon activity has been less recently.
Yeah, but I think that's just a strategic move. It's like, yo, we just got bodied. Like, we need to figure out what we're gonna do. Like, I think it was just more of a step back than like he knows exactly what's going on. He wasn't there. So,
Yeah, and when did she become a daywalker? Was that after Rengoku though?
no, that just happened. Like that was after the last that happened with
Yeah.
the three personality youngin. The personality dude.
Yeah. The simple
and then,
guys.
Yeah, with the bongo.
Okay.
And then
I was trying to remember exactly
yeah.
when she
And
first
then the bass
was
guy.
on the sunlight. Yeah.
Bass guy. Yeah, so it was
Yeah,
them
I'm
two.
sure he just gathered them and then they didn't appear and he was like, "What the heck?"
Yeah, like how they beat them.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
they
that's a
do
good
share
that's a good thing.
memories. They do share memories because dude was like, I'm having this memory of flashback of this of the one that looked like Tanjiro's dad. But it's like it's not my memory, it's Musin's memory. So they have a shared memory. So he probably knows.
See, like this is one of those dangerous things where I want to know the answer and
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with what you're saying because that does happen.
But it's not like a hive mind thing. That's more so what I'm speaking to. Like,
yeah, and I want to know the exact detail of it, but I know if I Google that thing,
yeah, it get treacherous.
that's a dangerous thing to Google on Demon Slayer. So I'm gonna stay away from it. But
okay.
I'm gonna go with they probably were killed. He knew, and then was like, "Yo, they saw what?"
Yeah, she did what? She out here what?
Yeah, well, all right. Plan A is on the table now.
I knew I needed it before, but now, mean it.
Yeah.
You know, that's right. How you gonna say it? So
Yeah.
okay. Well, let us know what y'all think of Demon Slayer so far. I think it's really a good first 2 episodes. What you geeked about, bro?
Man, I feel like there's something coming out this week that I'm super geeked about, but I can't even remember it no more.
Is it a movie, TV show, or anime?
You know what? This isn't it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm pretty geeked about Full Metal Alchemist. I started that thing.
Which one?
So I started the original one.
Okay, good.
And would you recommend doing that one first?
Yes. Then watch Brotherhood.
Yeah.
Because it hit different. It'll hit different.
Okay. So
it's so good, bro. It's so good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The weird thing though is you can definitely feel like this is an older anime because some of the episodes is kind of like, all right, we're here. What are we doing here? Boom, we're saving these people. All right, we're out. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. But I'm liking it. I had to go with an anime that I could like kind of watch like while I'm at work or on some downtime, lifting
Watching
weights,
in dub?
walking. No. Sub.
Okay.
You watched all of it in dub?
No, I think I watched it all in sub too, but the dub is good too, from what I remember.
But yeah, because I've been like walking on the treadmill a lot lately. So it's a solid like I can watch like 3 episodes. I feel good about myself.
Yeah.
And it's not like a Demon Slayer or a One Piece where I like really gotta like lock in.
You gotta lock in. Okay.
So I'm pretty geeked about that, and
yeah,
it was always an anime that I saw growing up, but never like sat down to watch. So
man,
pretty hyped about that.
I was so surprised, bro.
Oh man, I'm excited. And then of course the NBA is finally getting down to it.
Yep.
Them Wolves made it past them Nuggies. And it's time. It's time.
Ooh.
Like first the Raptors, now the Wolves, and then it's gonna be them Wizards. It's crazy. Yep. It's crazy. So
best playoffs in a minute, bro.
Yeah, that series really saved it a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Even the Knicks, even though the Knicks was like, it was like
they were just hurt, bro.
That exactly. They was hurt, but it was like the fact they made it to a game 7 was like, that's crazy.
You know? And I do feel like this Celtics Pacers series is going to be much different than everyone's expecting because you know Celtics are Celtics and they always do this. They're always this good. But my boy Pascal Siakam, I mean, he's just so underrated all the time. I feel like. So I feel like it's gonna be a lot harder than everyone thinks. And there's just
Especially
no
if
doubt,
Porzingis don't play.
He was on that treadmill.
Yeah.
And fun fact, apparently a ex-Wizard has always won the NBA Finals in the past 6 to 7 years. It's something like that.
What?
There's been an ex-Wizard on every single championship year.
Otto Porter.
Team. It's crazy. I have to go back. I'm gonna send them details, but there are. There's like one of the Morris twins, and like this year,
the laser.
There's like the two guards, Gafford,
the laser.
Did he?
He's on it. No, I'm just saying he's on the Mavs right now.
Is he still on the Mavs? Damn.
Yeah, he riding the bench, but he on that team.
But all it's crazy. Wizards literally
making teams better, bro. It's crazy.
Make them better.
We making teams better, and it's not us.
We the G League. We the G League. But man. I'm geeked about the NBA. About time that I watch every single dribble, like every single, and I can't wait for the finals. So, what you geeked about, G?
I'll just continue on with the NBA talk, bro. Anthony Edwards, bro. He the next great. I'm ready to call it.
Whoa.
Because even though he didn't have a great offensive game, his impact on the floor is immeasurable. Put me on ESPN right now, I could go crazy. But yeah, I'm enjoying. I still am only highlights, man. You know what I'm saying? As of late, just because it's like my team not playing. But I feel like as far as our picks go, I called it. Bro. I said Dallas was gonna beat what's the name? OKC. Even though I didn't want them to beat them, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then the Nuggets, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting them to fold like that. Knicks, I think we both was like, that was when they was gelling.
Yeah.
We both picked Knicks, and then Celtics was Celtics. So
yeah, Celtics are Celtics.
This is like, it's gonna be a new champion, so that's just something exciting to see, and just imagining if it's like either Tatum or
Luka.
I don't really want Luka to win, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
But it's just all these young stars that it finally feels so fresh.
Like we're in a new era.
And all I care about is, please, everybody, whoever win, do not immediately compare them to LeBron James or Michael Jordan. Like these young boys get one ring, and it's like, all right, we need 5. I'm like, yo, calm down. Like,
nah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I'm super excited for everything else. Let's see. So I've been getting since I had my double feature last week of what was that joint called? Mills Girl and Anyone But You. I decided to watch X, which is like old. And Chris, you've seen that. You've seen that.
I haven't seen X.
Oh, you haven't seen it? I thought you saw it.
No.
And I'm starting to understand the thrill, like why they call them thrillers.
Oh yeah.
And like, because really, like, I still don't like scary movies, and I still don't like horror stuff. Like, I can't see myself just going to watch that off the stream. But thrillers, I can start to get behind, as long as it's like something that's like, this is crazy. You know, like, this is no way.
Yes, we got to figure out what the heck this is.
Yeah. And X was not what I thought it was going to be, if I'm being honest.
Would you recommend?
It was properly labeled.
Oh.
You know? And Jones freaked out when I was not expecting that at all, bro. But I give it a 7. I wouldn't watch it again. you know.
Okay.
But it was just like while I was watching it though, I was like, yo, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
there's
Definitely one
certain
of those
things.
stream movies, right?
Yeah, it was like definitely one of those things where I was watching it. I was like, yo, this finna happen, this finna happen, this finna happen, this finna happen. And it I feel like Scream was like it has more lore to it. So there's
Yeah.
like that aspect of like the mystery, but it was like this one, there was really no mystery for real. It was just like it started because it starts at the end. It's one of those, where you
Oh,
see
okay.
like essentially aftermath.
Yeah.
And it's just like from there you just play out how you got there. And I just was like, yo, these niggas is dumb. But like it's fun to watch, like for what it was.
Yeah.
Um
Enjoyable 7. Yeah.
yeah. And Jenna got a very good scream. Like a
Mhm.
like a what is it called? A memorable scream face.
Mhm.
Like it was like I've seen the picture before, but I never knew what movie that was from. So
Hmm.
it was from this one. And I was like, yo, that was actually good. That was a really good scream. Like she looked really scared, bro. And it's like it was wild. So I watched that, and then like I said earlier, I've been watching a whole lot of anime. So I got My Hero. It's freaking amazing. So many things to say, but I won't say it right now. One Piece. World just got bigger and smaller at the same time. Like every single time I think that it can't get any more connected or like just deep, they just proved me wrong, bro. And it come from a random youngin. Like it's just, it's crazy, bro. And like the fact that it's like, yo, I went into this arc thinking like, yo, when are we gonna get to the next place? I know we were supposed to go, like, because
Yeah.
they talked about it after leaving Dressrosa, but
Yeah.
it's like, yo,
They
this
be
pit
doing that.
stop is taking a long time, bro. Like,
They be
what are
doing
we
that.
doing? Forgot why we was here.
Yeah.
So yeah, that joint has been fire. Um, and then what else have I been watching? Um, I still ain't finished Fallout. I'm on episode 7, so my rating might have to go down because it's not pulling me back to finish it. Um, and then other than that, bro, it's just yeah. Furiosa, is Furiosa the thing you was talking about? That's coming out this
No,
week.
I remembered it. It was Bridgerton. I watched that this week. I was
Oh,
pretty
okay.
geeked about it, but they
Yeah.
did the dreaded thing. I hit your phone immediately.
Yeah.
They done launched 4 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're dropping the next one next month on like the 16th. I
Stupid,
was
bro.
like, yo, this is not the type of
Stupid.
show where I need to wait. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this
Yeah.
is not the type of show where I need to wait. This ain't like no epic Stranger Things or no.
Ozark.
Sure, yeah, where we're
Ozark, where
approaching the
Ozark
end.
stopped, it was like, whoa. How you gonna do that? Like, and it was new, but I didn't know why would they do that? So
Mhm.
now I get your frustration. And once you said that, I was like, yep, I'm not watching it till it's all out. Like
Like it
I'm way back. I ain't even started yet, so
like it's a cool pause, but it's just kind of like ah
I ain't need to
ah
do that.
yeah, you didn't need to do that. We could
Hmm.
continue it. It's fine. But
Okay, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That I think I'm gonna see Furiosa. I might see the Fall Guy. I'm
mm,
not sure yet. Um, because both of them to me seem like they're gonna be epic, but like not very good. Like when I see Furiosa, I see like
like
yo,
Furiosa may be the better
they
one just
spent
because
money on this one.
yeah, it's better to see in theater.
Exactly. But Fall Guy be like, yo, this is probably funny. Like,
Man,
you
yeah,
know what I'm saying? So it kind of just depend on what mood I'm in and what I'll pick. But that's probably like what I'm choosing from. And then the Garfield movie comes out too, if it's not already out. So Chris Pratt getting to that money. Oh, last thing, bro. Last thing. because after watching X, it got me to thinking about like when you say it got me to think about like the different movies, because like when I look at different actors, I think about the movies that they pick
Okay.
to be in, and it got me to think about like, so I just watched Mills Girls and I also saw X, but then the girl that's the star of X is also star of another like scary movie that I forgot the name of, but it's like in the similar vein essentially. I think it came out pretty like at similar times or something like that, but it was like, okay, the roles that they pick, right, and how different they are. So I was like, I mean, I guess I feel like Jenna's roles are like very different, and she can get in different bags, but like she also has that like bag that's specifically hers. That it's just like, yo, this is really like when she's in her Wednesday bag, like she's Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? And then it got me to thinking about Sydney Sweeney, how we was talking about before, is like she's not a bad actor, but she's just like really good at certain things, and like the other parts don't really match up. So then
Yeah, yeah.
it's
So
just
some of her
like,
acting skills are really not there for certain roles.
yeah, and you can see that in the
Yeah.
roles that she's picking, and then also like she just got cast as something else, Barbarina or something like that, where it was um like a Full Metal Barbie, like,
Okay.
but it was like barbarian. I don't know. It's something I never seen. It was based on, I think it's based on a comic book or something like that. So it was like, okay, why they pick that? You know? And then it got me to thinking about because I think I'm gonna make a video about this. This is random, but because I just released all my well, I didn't release all of them, but I uploaded all of my challengers shorts, and it got me to thinking about Zendaya's roles and like her top 5 roles, and like if Zendaya's good, y'all. She's a really good actor, but is she a one trick pony, bro? Do you think Zendaya's a one trick pony? Just think about it. Think about her roles real quick, bro. I wrote out real quick just the top 5 movies that came out on the mind when I think of Zendaya, or roles, I should say. So for me, her number 1 role is in Euphoria. That's number 1. 2, I got Challengers, because that's like lead, but also like it's a different bag, right? And then 3, I got Malcolm and Marie, which is like underrated Netflix movie. And then 4, I got Dune 2, because like I also put like, cause she was in Dune 1, but she didn't really speak like that. You know what I'm saying? And she still like in this one didn't have as many lines as I was expecting, but it was enough. And then last, I got Spider-Man 2 and 3. The last 2 where she like confesses her feelings and stuff like that, and then she gets have a more of a role and have moments in Spider-Man 3. But it's Spider-Man, so it's just like she's just, MJ. But it got me to thinking of like, okay, in Challengers, she is the in a toxic romance, you know what I'm saying, where she's the one being chased for the most part, but she's also doing the cheating. So she's like yelling at youngins, right? In Euphoria, she's a struggling teen that has moments as well where it's like she's yelling at youngins, you know. And
Okay.
then in Spider-Man, she's not yelling at people, but she's playing like the moody, like, I hate life, but I'm real deep inside, like, you know what I'm saying? But I also like this person. I'm kind of weird, but it's like quirky kind of thing, right? So it's a little different there. But then in Dune 2, another strong character, Chani, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I feel like they chasing each other, but it's more mutual in Dune with her and Paul. But it's also like, nah, I'm like that too. You know what I'm saying? And then in Malcolm and Marie, another toxic relationship, but it's like both toxic, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like more argumentative. So it's like it got me thinking like, yo, how good is Zendaya really? Because she really kind of be doing the same thing in every role, but the characters be so different. Like the characters are very different, but she's still getting that same bag of like, I'm finna cook you, but also like I might hurt your feelings at the same time. You know? So I might be,
I
a
mean,
little
I
wild.
feel
It
like
might
a
be a
lot of
stretch,
people
but
kind of say that her acting style is like moody teenager
yeah.
anyway,
Mm-hmm.
and like I feel like every time she releases a movie, they do jabber for like, yeah, she's kind of playing like that moody teenager vibe again anyway.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the Zendaya defenders would just say like, well, sure, but like she's not moody teenager all the time. Like
Mm-hmm.
when she's acting in that same role, like okay, maybe there is moody teenager, but she does other things. She just doesn't
Yeah.
have like a straight up like happy go lucky one like on Disney Channel anymore.
Yeah.
Like
Like
there's not that role.
yeah, like her bag is not like what Cindy Sweeney's bag is, like where it's like just like, yo, I can really talk to you seductive, and it's like this is where I live. I live right here, right?
Hmm.
But it's more so like I feel like to me it's more of an energy thing. Whereas like, yo, she becoming a youngest next. And it's
I
good.
I would attribute to more like she wouldn't take on a role that
She
she
won't
doesn't
do.
really. She doesn't feel like it fits, and it doesn't feel
Hmm.
like it's even worth the risk. While Sydney Sweeney would take on anything just to give it a go,
Yeah.
and if it's bad, it's like, oh well, at least I tried it. And like
Hmm.
maybe in the next one it'll be better. But
Like she's still trying to find what her bag is, like outside of
yeah,
that. Because people know her for
yeah,
that, but it's just like, yeah. Because I feel like a lot of her characters don't have as much dimension as her character in Euphoria does. Because in
yeah,
Euphoria, Sydney Sweeney go crazy. Like
yeah.
she
She
plays
has
that really
way
well.
better acting range in that one.
Hmm.
But it's kind of like when you see the movies, there's a lot of acting in her movies where it's kind of like I kind of feel like you're just in the movie than
Yeah,
acting in it. And when I feel Zendaya's in her roles,
she
it
become
does
the
feel
character.
more like she becomes the character. Because when she was
Hmm.
MJ, it felt like this is a tough one for me to bite. But then I was
Hmm.
like, okay, this is a different MJ, and I like
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
And as she came out under her shell, essentially as MJ, I was
Mm.
like, okay, cool. But
Yeah,
it still goes back to the main point of does
how
she
it
play a
started.
moody teenager? Yeah,
Hmm.
she does a majority of the time.
Yeah,
But it's just kind of like I feel like she does have the range. She just purposely doesn't do it because the
it,
movie won't actually be good.
yeah.
And just in Challengers, there is like this moody adult version, but I do think
Hmm.
in that one it does show a lot of range of her.
Yeah.
But it still harkens back to she's still hitting you with the step back. She's still hitting you with the step
Hmm.
back because that thing is working. Like
Yeah. Yeah. It just got me thinking. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily enough to make a whole
no,
video
I
on
think
it,
it's a good topic to make a
but
video, but I'm just like
I also don't want it
I
be seeming like, oh, I'm just saying she can't act all of a sudden. Like, nah, like
most of the time online when
that's what
like
people
she
try to
drops
do.
something, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what they do. They're
But that's
like,
not what
yeah,
I'm
look,
trying to do.
because that's what happened in Dune after Dune. They're like, look,
Yeah.
Zendaya did the same type of thing. Like, oh,
Hmm.
you're with me, moody, moody, moody. Oh, I like him a lot. Look at him, he's growing, and it's like, oh,
Yeah. Because like, but even in doing it, she didn't really like, to me, get to come out of her shell, because that's not necessarily what that character was trying to do. It was more so like what she did. It wasn't so much what she said. It was more so like the like micro things that she was doing, like with her face, and like the
yeah.
different reactions she was having to things that was like, oh yeah, that was good, you know. So I don't know, bruh. I feel like I'm learning things,
You're gonna
like
get
I'm
the
noticing
internet
things.
going with that one. Sydney Sweeney better than Zendaya.
No, I ain't
So
say
that
that.
this pod be popping off.
I ain't say that, but that was just a random thought I had. Might explore later on. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe when all this stuff is out and available to watch again, because it's also me going off of memory too with a lot of stuff. So it's just like, you know, we'll see where it goes. But thanks for watching, y'all. Appreciate you for letting me rant at the end right there. I know we was ending the pod, but now it's officially ended. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the pod. If you listen on your favorite audio platform, leave us a 5-star rating, leave a comment, and see y'all next week. Stay geeked. Peace.
Later, y'all.